Happy New Year and welcome back to Neighborhood Naturalist. I am Brian, your friendly neighborhood naturalist, and today is the first day of 2021 and the first hike back in Durant Nature Park. As you see, it's a bit gray and a bit rainy, so thank you for joining me on this hike today. And let's just see what we can see, shall we? First day hikes have sort of become a little tradition in our family, partly because of the promotion that the North Carolina State Parks Department has really pushed over the last few years, but also because it's just fun and we like to get out and explore our area around us. Unfortunately, this year it's the rain has picked up since we got started. Instead of staying inside and watching another Christmas movie, I decided that I would come take advantage of the park being open today and take a walk myself. I do enjoy finding little bits and pieces of the history of the park, not just the Boy Scout camps and the old homestead sites here, but also of the natural history. This, for instance, is a stump that a beaver that used to live here once chewed and took down this tree, whatever it was. You can almost still see the gnaw marks where the different chew planes as it worked its way through the wood. One blessing on coming on a wet walk like this is that almost nobody is in the park today. I've passed one person I think I've seen across the lake, maybe. Oh, hello, little friend. There's a little kinglet. Sure I can get him in focus. It's quite backlit. Not sure what kind he is. Both the golden crown and the ruby crown look very similar. They're itty bitty birds. Oh, there he goes. I think I've seen maybe 6 people across the lake at various points. Yeah, so it's real nice to come out here and be able to talk to you without getting funny looks from people who are like, why is this guy talking to his camera? Oh, a couple of squirrels. Can you see him up there? Need a third. Since this is a New Year's Day video, I know it's expected for the person making the video to list out all their goals and resolutions and things like that for the new year. I'm not going to make any resolutions. I'm actually going to borrow an idea from a friend of mine, Dr. Robin Henderson Espinosa. They chose a word for this year. Oh, hold on one second. Awesome. That's really cool. They're heading off now to the other side of those trees, but I really thought one turned around and is looking back at me. I wish I'm using my camera phone, obviously, to shoot this video today, and I wish it had a better zoom on it. Oh, no, that one's turning away too. They're heading out into that picnic field over there. I don't want to bother them. Oop. The last one gracefully leaped over a fallen tree. That was pretty. Anyway, I thought the squirrels were going to be the only mammals we saw today, other than maybe other folks with their dogs out here. What was I saying? Oh, right. New Year's resolutions. Not doing resolutions. I'm picking a word for the year. Both for this channel and for myself personally. And actually my friend, Dr. Robin, they picked the word cultivate because they're looking to cultivate new, more community and grassroots type change in the world, which I think is greatly needed, and I think they're uniquely positioned to lead that sort of change. I'm not stealing their word, although cultivate is actually quite perfect for this channel and my life personally as well. I thought about other variations of it, but cultivate really gives you the sense of intentional caring for and growing, which I think is really exactly what I want to do. I want to be intentional, and I want to grow both myself and this channel. I want to be able to cultivate a sense of wonder in the natural world, in a community surrounding this channel. I want to be able to cultivate in myself new skills, drawing and painting, that sort of thing. Especially drawing and painting from nature. One of the topics for a future video that I'm going to be covering is field notes and field journaling. So I want to cultivate that sense of wonder, both in myself and in you all. There's a second small herd of deer down the hill towards the stream. Let's see if I can get them on camera. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. Nope. 2, 3, maybe 5. There's one way over there too. There's some little ones. Man, no wonder there is so little underbrush in this park, trying to support two, small herds, but two herds of deer. That's a lot of pressure on the plants of the understory. Anyway, that's a discussion for later. We were talking about goals and what we are going to cultivate for the new year. Oh, let me show you this. We had a hurricane, a pretty big storm early last year. You see how the canopy's opening up here? It ripped through here. Here's the other side. Pretty sure a tornado touched down right through here, because there's just this huge swath of pine trees. They're all about the same size, same age, but all of them are, and they all fell going that direction. See, it's starting to get pretty misty out here. Got a little mysterious looking. My kids like to joke that there's a sea monster, a la Loch Ness Monster, living in Lower Lake here that they call Lessie. And they've got the whole backstory and everything for it. It's kind of fun. Occasionally we'll see, there's a couple of really big, old carp in here. I think they're old triploid carp, so they don't breed. But I believe they were put in here during the Boy Scout camp days to keep the number of aquatic plants to a minimum. And they're still in here. And occasionally you'll see them swimming right behind each other, one right behind the other, and leaving a big wake across the surface of the water. And the kids like to say that is the Lower Lake Monster, or Lessie as they call it. With today's atmosphere, you could almost believe it. One last hill before we get back to the car. I just wanted to say Happy New Year and thank you for joining me on my first day's hike. I hope you were able to get out and have a first day's hike of your own today. And if you decide to pick a word for the year, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about your first day's hike. And if you found this video helpful or enjoyable, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're cultivating the channel this year, so the likes and the subscriptions and all that help this channel to grow. Share it with somebody you love and want to inspire in the out of doors. All of that will help cultivate and help grow the channel. So, like I said, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.